Give you a quick rundown on how to time a SR20 cam angle sensor so I don't have to troubleshoot for like 8 hours like I did. So down here, you're gonna find your top dead center. What is there? 6 marks. So the one it's at now is top dead center. The other ones are before, after. You're gonna use those with your timing light when you set your final adjustment with your cast. So you're gonna wanna find that first. Find your top dead center, and then it's very important that your cam lobes are facing outwards. If you face them inwards, it's going to be off. The car's not going to run good. I marked the cam gears. In this case, you can see a mark on the intake cam, the mark on the exhaust cam. I believe there is, was there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 marks in between those, or 9 full links. If you're taking the chain off, you can pay attention to that, but in the case of putting the cam angle sensor in, you don't really need to pay attention to that. And then other than that, if it's at top dead center on the crank and your cam lobes are facing out, what you're going to want to do then, it's going to be hard to see in the video because I don't want to re-stab it. Let me see if I can get it in here. I'll probably just put a picture that is online, or you can kind of see it here. So basically the white mark I have on the cam angle sensor here, you're going to line up with that first mark on the right, and when you stab it, it's going to line it up with that link, or that dot on the left basically. And I think that's what was done wrong in this case, because it was just slightly off. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I'll put a link to, I think FR Sport has a really good write-up on how to do this, but they're missing some steps, so that's all I got for now. I'm going to put it back together. I'll take a video of it running. Alright, so I've been waiting a few days to put out this video so I could include a little bit more information on how to time this correctly. So I got a spare cam angle sensor here, so I'm going to show you guys the correct way to do this. So step 1, you're going to take it out of the vehicle basically, have it on a bench or something like this, and you're going to see this is going to be your alignment mark here. Get that to focus. So that's going to be your starting point, and then from there you're going to see these 2 dots next to basically the gear here that rides on. Basically there's a trigger on the end of the camshaft that this slides into. So you're going to see these 2 dots and this dot here. So those are going to be the 3 points you're looking for. Alright, so you're going to start with this mark here as your reference, and then you're going to line it up with this mark. So if you're holding it like this, it's going to be, you're going to be looking at the head like this, so you're going to line it up basically as close as you can get it to that. And then basically when you put this in the side of the head, the gear is going to engage and it's going to change it, so then that dot lines up, so it should look like that once it's installed. And then you're going to do this when the motor is at top dead center. So when the motor is at top dead center, line it up with the first mark there, and then put it into the motor. It should line up with that dot basically, and then from there you're all set. That's as easy as this can be, along with doing everything else in the video prior to this. Or 0 on the crank, the motor at top dead center, cam lobes both facing outward, and then once you get this lined up, you're all set. So I decided to make this a video after getting 2 SRs in a row that were timed incorrectly. This can kind of be kind of hard to diagnose. The last one I had would actually fire but not stay running, and this was the last thing I checked on it. So yep, easy as that. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm going to continue doing little videos like this in the future, so if there's anything you guys want to see, just let me know.